and welcome back to Building a Bear, episode 3. And we'll start this episode off with passing a wee Giffords page. Now, you might be wondering why on this person's profile, but it's because I want to bring news that we signed him a new contract. He signed it with us now to 2024, and I think if the season keeps going the way it is and we do get promoted, he'll be good for the championship, so we'll keep him for another year, and if he's not, we can then try and sell him off or something, but I think it's, for the money we've made up, I don't think 1.2k a week is bad. Now let's go to the schedule to go through some of the games since we last left off. I think we last left off the Peterhead and Airdrie game, so let me just scroll down. Right. So you can see a lot of greens there, one loss and a draw, so we'll go through it from the top. We beat Clyde 3-0 away, keeping good form in the league from the last episode. Then into the month of November, we had all wins. It was a 2-0 at home to Alwa, a 3-1 away to Dumbarton, a 3-0 home to Montrose, and a 2-0 in the Scottish Cup third round against Cowdenbeath. As you can see from when we're going through the games, Griffiths is still out, kind of injured in and out. He wasn't fully fit. Anton Downs has done excellent to step up and score some goals. Yates is still scoring as well, quite a lot, and we've got a nice kind of partnership with the three of them scoring goals. Now into the month of December. We started the month off actually our first loss of the season. We got a red card early on with Tevis, and then Liam Brown scored for Queen's Park, and we just couldn't seem to get ourselves in it, even though the stats said that we were a better team. We had the more shots and more shots on target. We just couldn't get ourselves in the game. So I wanted to pick up from that. That's why we went to, at home to Cove Rangers, and we won 3-1. Great result here. Anton Downs and Griffiths scoring with a Walcott last minute goal to get the cushion. Then we went to away to East Fife and 1-0 victory here. Lee Griffiths scoring again. Then we had a very frustrating match against Clyde where we were 3-1 up at one point. Yates scoring 2 in Walcott, and then when Clyde scored to make it 3-2, I felt the momentum switching to Clyde's favour, and then Clyde got an 88th minute equaliser. A very frustrating one, and I showed my frustration with the team. Someone wasn't happy with the team, talk about it's the games that if you want to get a league wrapped up quickly, you want to try and get as many wins as possible, so I'm not happy with the result. We went into January. It was a 2-1 victory away to Alwa. Yates scoring and Walcott scoring again. Then it was a home victory to Dumbarton where we won 3-1. Lee Griffiths double with a Yates 93 minute to get the cushion. And then away to Airdrie we won 2-1 where Nesbitt scored and Yates scored. Today we were playing the Scottish Cup 4th round against Ross County, and the game against Montrose away. I thought it was quite fitting to come back for a Scottish Cup game because it will let us see how a team tests against a Scottish Premiership team. Oh, one more thing before we go, I had my youth intake preview. As you can see from the screen now, it's not the best. 2 C's, an A, and then 3 E's, 3.5 star. It's just, it's not good. But from this, I did then go to the board, and as you can see from the pop-ups on the screen, I've managed to get both the youth recruitment and youth coaching badges increased. So the board now working on that. And yeah, we're increasing all the budgets, and yeah, we're getting the stars up now. It's no, then well, one's still silver, but one's now actually on a gold star. So we'll start building up this academy. And the balance still around 864k, so we're not having a major loss this season. But then let's get into game day then. So we've got Ross County at home in the cup. We'll be going in the lineup. We'll have Much in net, the back four of Williamson, Watson, Walcott, and McCann. Midfield duo of Anton and Lowry. Wingers being Nesbitt and Morrison, and then up front we're going for Yates and Griffiths. We'll see for the game. Right, let's get this game against the Ross County. Falkirk they got 4 shots for 3 in target to Ross County's 1-0. A dominant start here. This would be interesting to get a win here. Nesbitt puts the ball. It's going all the way to the other side of the box where Ross County's picked it up. And they look to get an attack on the go. The ball getting punted up to the Falkirk defender. Now Nesbitt on the ball. Alex Worley. Try fed it through the Griffiths but unable to. But we're on the attack again here. Griffiths trying to put the ball for Yays, but the defender picking up it to now Nesbitt wide. With a long highlight. And Yays! 1-0 Falkirk. What a start. That is unbelievable. We're actually beating Ross County now. This is well, at this point our microphone decided to die, so I'm doing a quick wee voiceover. Falkirk 1-0 up against Ross County. It's a fantastic start. I think this will be potentially leading to a cup upset. We'll find out. Alex Worley here getting the ball moving. Morrison wide here. Is able to get a ball into Griffiths, but saved. Great save by the goalkeeper. And as Falkirk leading now, they're quite dominant over Premiership side of Ross County. As it's ticking closer and closer to half time. 42, 43, will it be another highlight? It's now half time. Let's do a wee quick team talk. I went for the outstretched arms and just said how I'm happy about the shots and how much we're playing. And then when Bairns get a highlight, Ross County here, can they do anything from the highlight? There's a lot of tiki-taka passing here from Cooks, Ramsey, Cooks, Samuel. They're doing a lot of passing here, and Ramsey Felly eventually gets a pass through to Alex Samuel, who slots it away, hitting the post and bids into the net. So it's now 1-1 the game. As Falkirk look to try and cause an upset, can they take control of this match again? As McCann has the phone, as Griffiths, McCann. Morrison's header's just wide. Falkirk here looking like we're going to make a wee sub here, it looks like. Yes, going wide. Anton coming into the striker position. He's been playing quite well recently. And A. Jordan's comes off for Charlie Teffel, who's going to play that ball winning midfielder. And we will see if we can get the Ross County. This is the end of the voiceover. Ross County now trying to pick up some shots here, but Williamson has crossed it in to the box from the phone, but Alex Lloyd picks up the scraps here. McCann cross it back in. Yes, again. Fantastic from the Bairns. 2-1 now. And yes, has been an absolute cracking play this season for the Bairns as well. Free kick for Ross County, a 5-man wall, and Much is able to save it, and it goes out for the Ross County corner. Charles Cooks crosses it in here. It's went to the other side of the box. It's went to... Okay, it's crossed back in. Yeah, has went out for a goal kick. That was an interesting highlight. Walcott still leading here. We've got a corner now. Walcott, it's bounced off the post. Griffiths outside the box. Keeper saves. Plays in the Bairns here. Cross goes back in. Walcott back to Griffiths. For this time. Yays over the header, but it goes over the bar. This would be an absolute stunning result. 5 minutes remaining on the clock. Falkirk throwing. Williamson downs. Yays. It's been cleared out by the Ross County defence, but Nesbitt's got the ball here right wide to McCann. Cross it in. Anton Downs 3-1 in the 91st minute. It's game over here. Ross County are heading out the cup. Falkirk are heading through to the next round. Full time in the Scottish Cup. 4th round for Falkirk 3, Ross County 1. Fantastic result that is. That is unbelievable. I'm lost for words. We're through to the next round. That's fantastic. So we'll be coming back to either the cup draw getting done or the Montrose game. And as I thought, we were back for the Scottish Cup draw. Falkirk's in this draw. And if you look at some of the teams here, Celtic's still in it, Hibs, Dundee United, Livingston, Inverness. There is a team in here, 2 teams in here not in the Scottish leagues. Oh, saying that Rangers has got to play Bonnie Riggroads, so still got a chance here, but we'll draw team by team. Celtic will be versing Marwell. Partick Thistle to versus Inverness. St Mirren to play Ayr or Camelon. Kilmarnock got Aberdeen to play Falkirk, so a trip to Killie or Aberdeen Dundee United to play Hibs, Livingston to play St Johnstone, Dundee United versus Rangers and Bonneville Rose, Arbroath to play Roughs. Okay, it's an interesting tie. I think I would prefer Kelly in that one, but that'll be a wait it anyway. Guns is going to be a very tough game, so it could see our exit. But if it's away to Aberdeen, we might get some money for it, and it might even be on the telly. So you never know. Could be a good funding match, but we'll come back now when it's in Montrose lineup. Right, welcome back. We're now on match day from away to Montrose, and that's the lineup I think I'm going to go for. So it will go much in net, back four of Paul Watson, Walcott, Taylor Sinclair, and McCann, Antron and Lowry as the two midfielders. The wingers will be Nesbitt and Terry, and up front we'll have Yays and Griffiths on the bench. I imagine we'll see Anton Downs coming out at some point. He's on some good fire now. And talking about the bench, there's a lot of players here like Teffer and McCann you can see are kind of asking to leave and unhappy. These players will have contracts up. I'm just going to come clean. I think I'm thinking about selling them, because if I can sell them out or let them go, I'm wanting to kind of a new squad built for next season. This squad's quite good now, but there's still quite a lot of loan players in this squad, so I think it might be best off selling the squad to basically just rebuild for next season. Players like Cal Morrison, I thought he was going to come back and be very good for us, but he's still got potential in the current ability, but he's not as better as Aiden Nesbitt, who's absolutely amazing for us this season. So I think we'll discuss that more at the end of season review. But until then, let's just get this league wrapped up, shall we? Falkirk away to Montrose. We'll see when the game starts. And it's kick-off here at the Lynx Park Stadium. There's Falkirk. Like instantly had a card and two shots. As we also get a corner. Taylor Sinclair's header bounced off the bar. Keaton's here to hold up the play for Montrose, and the highlight ends there. As you can see from the league table now, from the top right there, Falkirk sitting top of the league with 62 points, with Queen's Park's on 45. Nesbitt here. Taylor Sinclair this time heads the ball in the back of the net, and the Bairns lead here 1-0 at Montrose. Fantastic start here for the Bairns, and it gets us closer and closer to getting this league title. But again, looking dominant with much more shots, and just look the much more attacking team here. As it's half time, team talking now. I think we'll go for assistant recommends, and then I'm just going to do a quick keep going to the lads in each department, as we also get an instant highlight thrown here as Watson. Antron to Nesbitt has bounced off a defender, been cleared away, but Walcott's able to collect the ball and put another Falkirk attack on the goal. Griffiths' shot is wide of the goals. Still 1-0 to the Bairns here. Think I might take off. Griffiths is not having maybe at best games. He's on a 6.5. Same for Anton, the midfielder. So I think we'll do a double sub here. Get Anton Downs on the pitch, let him have his go, and we'll have Robbie Crawford come on as the ball winning midfielder. And we'll praise. It's been quite a lacklustre game for highlights. Keaton is injured here for Montrose. He's been subbed off. Watson thrown. Nesbitt header is blocked, and Montrose have a chance here, but the long shots will wide the goals. A wee bit of a squeaky bum there. 5 minutes added on here. In this game, Montrose starting to get some attacks pushed, but it does not matter. Falkirk do pick up the win here. It's a 1-0 victory. Very lacklustre game for highlights. Not tell about that. And Aaron Taylor Sinclair has picked up an injury. He's out for 11 to 2 weeks. And Falkirk will win again to keep the streak of 7 unbeaten on the go. And let's have a look at the league table, and we'll get a clear understanding of it this season. As you can see there, Falkirk have drawn 1, lost 1, 121, 64 points now to Queen's Park's 13 wins, 8 draws, 2 losses, 47 points. The top goal scorers so far from the halfway point, it's still Mitch Beginson up top, but Yays with 15 is second, and Anton is third with 12. The average ratings are all controlled by Falkirk players. Aidan Nesbitt with an 8.08, Walcott with a 7.83, and Yates with 7.46. Assists is led by Aidan Nesbitt with 15. Player of matches are led by Aidan Smith with 6. He's drawn with Ewan Henderson on 6. Much still leads to clean sheets on 11. And the most yellow cards are won by Walcott, who's on 7. So, it's looking good so far this season. I think we're definitely in for something. I'll have a look at the schedule. So, I actually want to kind of come back and play this Scottish Cup game. I could actually. You know what? We'll make this a special episode. I'll pause it here and we'll come back for the Aberdeen 5th round match. And that'll be the last game of the episode. We'll get 3 matches in this one, so I'll see you for the Aberdeen game. Nope. Welcome back to the last game of the episode. Aberdeen versus Falkirk, the Scottish Cup. We'll just quickly go through the 2 games that I did off camera there. It was a 4-0 victory to second place Queen's Park. Fantastic game. And we'll quickly go through the goals actually while we're here. Because there was a very nice goal from Alex Lovey. But then went into this game and thought it'd be quite tough. And we absolutely dominated. McCann runs down the line here, across it, and yes, it's a simple tapping. Corner, Nesbitt, Walcott. You know the drill. Nesbitt here to Walcott. Oh, Alex Lovey, fantastic goal from a youngster. And a Lee Griffiths penalty to wrap it up in the first half. And then we had a home game against Peterhead midweek. We won 4-1. We'll go through the goals there quickly. 2 fantastic results off camera. And I'm very happy with how both results went. And Walcott here goes out to Terry. Very good long ball here. Don't know what the keeper was up to, but Yes is able to beat him and get the goal. Griffiths slots away a penalty. Then you've got Josh here, gets it to Yes. In for Griffiths, it's another tapping. Then there a nice through ball put here from Duncan. McLean gets it, well, first time volley. Fantastic goal. Then Yes passes it to Morrison, back to Yes. Keeps running, keeper comes out, and he just still slots it away. Yes has been on form this season. But this is the game that we've all been waiting for, the Aberdeen match. The lineup will be Much, Josh, Walcott, Sinclair, McCann. The 2 midfield of Antron and Lowry. Wingers being Nesbitt and Terry, and you've got Yes and Griffiths up front. I'll see you when the game starts. And it's kick-off here at Pittodrie Stadium. This might backfire this game because I am playing my attacking formation, but we'll just hope it goes well. Josh puts the ball in, it's headed away, but McCann picks up Alex Lovey, Antron Lovey. Try to create something here. It goes out to Josh and the fullback cross it in for Yes, but it's just over the bar. Falkirk with the first highlight of the game attacking. Now, if we got through this, oh wait a minute, Nesbitt free kick. It's headed away. Alex Lovey volleys hit the bar. And Falkirk win back from the header there, but Aberdeen's corner is being awarded a penalty now from the corner. Someone being pushed. Ramirez steps up and slots it away. It's 1-0 Aberdeen. It's a wee bit disappointing. It's still early days though in this game. The first proper shot on target is from the penalty spot. Josh throwing to Nesbitt, back to Josh, crosses it in. Lewis is unable to catch it. It goes out to McCann. To Terry. Back in. Griffiths. Antron. It's Griffiths. I do not know what's happened there. But Antron's done a short / pass to Griffiths. And Griffiths has scored. It's 1-1 now. Falkirk have got to go back. As Aberdeen have the highlights. Crossed into the box. Terry tries his best to get it cleared, but unable to. But Josh does it this time. It's Terry to Lovey. Trying to get up to Yes and unable to. Aberdeen still have the highlight here. And it's the Jet that scores. J. Emmanuel has put Aberdeen back in the lead 2-1. This is a fantastic game to watch now. Ramirez is through here for Aberdeen. Gets out wide. The cross still comes back in. Much catches it. Will we get a much punt here? We do, but Gallagher's able to defend well here, and Aberdeen back on the attack again. It's a slow down some passing here. We got it down to the wing, back in the middle here. What a goal! Wanya has just scored an absolute stunning long shot. It's now 3-1 now. This could be it being game over now, potentially. Falkirk have a chance here. Terry puts it in. Yates' header's caught by Lewis as Aberdeen punt it up forward. Walcott wins the header, but it landed to a jet and he's took a good 30 yarder there and it's hit off the bar. Falkirk still leading in shots and drawing in shots and targets, but need some sort of motivation here to get this win through. I'm pumping up the Bairns. Into the second half we go, and we've got an injury. Antron's injured, so we'll bring on Robbie Crawford, and that'll be the only sub we make now, as Aberdeen have a throw here, and they're looking to push forward. McCann steals the ball though off Ramirez. It's now Crawford to Alex Lovey to McCann, who's wide, into the box, and Yates has scored. That's a fantastic goal. Falkirk scored. It's now 3-2. This game might not be over yet. Falkirk corner, Nesbitt. And for Walcott, it's hit off the post. That's unbelievable. And now Aberdeen on attack here. Ramirez is going wide. And McCann's tackled him. Quite tactical in my opinion, but I've got the free kick here. It was into Watkins, but it's just went wide. And Falkirk looking good here. I'm going to make another sub, I think. I'm going to bring on Mills in defence, and I think I might take Terry off here for Carl Morrison. Hopefully Carl Morrison shows a bit of something. He's been a bit missed this season. I'm looking to try and get a goal here. Send it to a replay, I think. A replay at this stage of the cup, but no highlights now. I'm now just going to go all very attacking here and just go for it. For the last bit of the game, last 5 minutes, I'll send McCann and Josh up to the wing backs. Absolutely press this here. An encouragement chant. There's a highlight here. It's Aberdeen here. It's Lewis who punts it up here. Josh is able to pick the ball up for Falkirk. Morrison, Crawford, Morrison, Yates to Griffiths. It's 3-3. I don't believe it. That's 3-3 now. Falkirk have actually done the comeback here. It's all tied up here at Pittodrie, and the game will end. It goes into extra time, folks. Extra time at Pittodrie. It's a Falkirk corner. It's Nesbitt. It's Walcott's headers went over the bar. This is a fantastic game now. Lewis here for Aberdeen. Punts up to the jet. Gets it to Young. Young here. And he's put Aberdeen ahead. Nathan Young has scored. It's 4-3 to Aberdeen. And Falkirk players are looking very tired. I'll have to make a sub here. I think we'll have to take... I've not got anyone. We might just need to... I've got no one to be able to play with. Alex Lloyd sub. We'll take Alex Lloyd off actually for Charlie Teffer. I've not got any attacking ones on. I've got a few tired and injured players and this just left out this game today, so we're kind of, it's done us a wee bit there, but we have a full in here. Josh, but he's lost the ball back in the middle here for Young. Nathan Young is running here. And to beat lost the ball into Watkins, but it's just went over the bar. Right, I think we'll start the second half, and because we've got nothing to lose, we'll put McCann and Josh in the wings again and keep on attacking. At Aberdeen corner, it goes to Watkins again, but it's again all headed over the bar. Now on very attacking. Try and get some sort of last minute goal here as Walcott to Mills, Walcott, Crawford, back to Much. Gets out wide to Josh. Tries to get forward to Yates. Yates unable to collect it. It's now Aberdeen the attack here. The jet to Watkins. Much of a slide tackle. Okay, I actually don't even know how to comment on that there. Much with a slide tackle. Bounces off. Somehow it's in the back end. Aberdeen have scored. It's now 5-3. Falkirk looking to be heading out the cup, but we've had an absolute amazing effort, and Jay wraps up here. 6-3 Aberdeen. Not much I can really say about the boys. I'm still happy with the result, and it shows that we can give these teams a game next season and the season after that when they get into the Prem. But into here, Aberdeen 6, Falkirk 3. Up with the Scottish Cup now out of the way, we're going to check how the finances work. And yes, Falkirk picked up a gate receipt there, 300k, puts us back into the million marker for the overall balance. And I think that was a nice way to end the episode. We are out of the cup, but I don't think it's one of the ones we can really say much about. Fantastic effort for the boys. So a longer episode than what planned, but I think it was worth it. If you enjoyed the episode, remember to leave a like, it would be very appreciated, and subscribe to keep and tell of the content of building the Bairns. And for next time, we will come back to. I think we'll come back just for April. So we'll come back for maybe. Well, how about just come back for Hour on Queen's Park, just end the season off, do the end of year season review, and then talk about it. And we'll have a lot to catch up on. We'll have a youth intake, and we might even win the league before that. So if you enjoyed, thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next episode. Goodbye.